In this video, I'm going to be telling you 5 artists who I believe are actually very likely to explode all the way to mainstream in 2022. At number 5, we have Wrld Moxie. What's working really well for Wrld is that he's absolutely phenomenal at making music. He has an ability to make music way better than almost anybody in the underground right now. The only problem is he doesn't have great consistency, and there's a lot of question marks for his label as far as I'm concerned. I'm not familiar with his label. I don't know whether or not I believe they're good or bad in any way. I don't really have an opinion on them. It's kind of like a prove it year for them. They need to prove that they can establish this artist into mainstream. With that being said, I might be wrong, but I didn't see many other artists on that label that really impressed me. So Wrld Moxie should be the priority for them. At number 4, I have Wrld.
Will he perform when he has money right in front of him? Run up on that boy and kill his cousin right in front of him. I just tapped his shoulder so I know that he is touchable. Put 30 in my chop and then I turned him to a Huxtable. Came a long way from pre-K and eating Lunchables. I just took your life and as you know it's unrefundable.
The reason I chose Wrld is because at the end of last year, he was really starting to take off and getting a lot of traction. I think he has an interesting, unique style. He needs to play around with some other styles and kind of mix it around a bit more than he currently does. But I think he could end up having a good amount of variety. I think either way, he isn't done growing as an artist yet. I still think more people have to hear him and hear what he has to bring to the table. But I think he's got something to work with. I think he's got a good team around him now. He's going to actually have a lot more funding behind him. I think he could end up taking over 2022 on a smaller scale. At number 3, we got Co.
Lyrical, spiritual, stepping on pies. Living there, I'm seeking, I'm sipping up highs. I got demons in my mind. Puppy, yeah, I love my puppy vibes. I just got balls, yeah, in my mind. Bakes, XSB, we gotta go high. I just gotta watch my toes inside. Yeah, my soul, like mine and mine.
I've been making video after video after video on Co. It feels as though it's almost certain that Co is going to take over 2022. All he needs is to capitalize on everything that he built to this point. The bad part about Co, we don't know what his music's really going to sound like. We know he's capable of a lot. We know he has a huge ceiling in terms of what he could be and his potential, but he hasn't really proven a lot yet. He's only dropped 1 song since his massive blow up. It didn't do all that well, but I think he hasn't announced it, but it seems like he's got a good team behind him. He might be working with Cole Bennett. He's got a lot of influencers that are rooting for him. So even if he's not with an amazing label, he's still got a lot of things going his way. All he has to do is capitalize on that, like I personally believe he is absolutely capable of. At number 2, I have 2K Baby.
Showed up, shawty thought I was the postman. Showed up, and she thought we back with no hands.
He has all the talent in the world to break fully through to be one of the top mainstream artists. I don't think he has a chance of going just mainstream, which obviously that's why he's in this video, but I think he has a chance of going way above that. 2K Baby is absolutely talented. Right now, he kind of looks like he's a one-hit wonder, but if you go and you listen to his discography, he's got way more than that. I feel like he's just kind of like how Tekka was before, where he has a bunch of good songs, people are sleeping on it, they're going to discover 1 or 2 more big ones, or maybe he's going to drop another album that they're going to flock to. Then they're going to start looking at all his old stuff and realize he has been good. 2K Baby has been able to make amazing music. He's starting to get a whole label behind him, I think. I'm not sure if it's his, whose it is, but there's some artists with the 2K name that are really starting to pop off. For number 1, for the artist that I think will absolutely blow up in 2022, it's patrickcc and anybody associated with him.
Baby, your body on fire. Could I get you right to fulfill your desire? Your body smoking, I think we should light up. Roll with me tonight, mommy, let me invite you. Let's make a scene, let's make a scene, let's make a scene.
patrickcc is a hip-hop YouTuber who's absolutely dedicated to break through the YouTuber shell or barrier that everyone seems to be stuck in these days. not a lot of people end up venturing and going outside of YouTube, finding other ways to make money, finding other things they're passionate about, and really succeeding in those things. Adin Ross already broke through and changed what a lot of people thought YouTubers would be capable of within the hip-hop scene. patrickcc's next. He's just relentless. He's gonna keep going. He's an executive producer. He has an ear for music. He's got a lot of underground rappers who are supporting him, and I don't see him stopping at all. He's been running at a loss, so once he starts to get some profit, once he gets his feet on the ground, once he gets some people behind him, I think he's gonna be real hard to stop him. He's already been making waves towards kind of taking over a little bit, but even what he's done, he's not content with. He wants more. The music he's released is good, but he doesn't think it's good because he knows he can do better. That's what's scary about patrickcc. I think patrickcc will, if he chooses to, pop off in 2022. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.